It's weird, but one of the topics that I secretly enjoy reading is parenting. Not because I'm a parent, but because I think the more I read about parenting, the more I understand my own parents. Remember how when we are kids, parents almost feel larger than life? They seem capable of everything. They know how to solve problems. They make decisions with confidence. And somehow they always seem to know what to do. But I realized that parents are also just people trying to figure out their lives for the first time, with the added responsibility of helping someone else through it. And honestly, I feel that's a lot because most of us are still figuring ourselves out. We are learning as we go, making decisions with incomplete information, perhaps being uncertain about everything, hoping we are doing the right thing. Yet somehow, parents are expected to do all of that while carrying the weight of another person's future. I feel the more I read about parenting, the more compassionate I find myself becoming. Not because parents are perfect, like none of us are, but because I started seeing the effort behind things I never noticed before. The worry, the sacrifices, the invisible responsibility, the pressure of trying to make the best decision when there isn't even a clear answer. And maybe that's why I keep coming back to this topic. Not only because it teaches me about raising children, but because it reminds me that people who raised us were just people too. They were people trying, people learning, people making best decisions they could with what they knew at the time. And honestly, sometimes I wonder how many things I misunderstood growing up, how many moments I viewed through the eyes of a child without realizing what was happening on the other side. Maybe understanding doesn't always comes from getting older. Maybe it just comes from seeing the same story from a different perspective. Thank you for listening to a thought that was between me and me.